What's happening, guys? Dave here from Airfire Water and the Stones. As you can tell, I'm on my own today, but not to worry. So basically, I wanted to do a video based on the upcoming films that are coming out this year. So I've put a load of posters together and we're going to go through them, and then at the end hopefully you will comment below and tell me what you're looking forward to, and hopefully there's films out there that you're unaware of that are coming out that you now can look forward to. So push on for the first one. So obviously the first one is coming out in March, I believe. It's the Power Rangers remake. This film did have a few problems, but obviously now, as you can see on the poster, these obviously got brand new suits. I think the cast, I don't really know many of the cast, except for Elizabeth Banks, who'll be playing Rita, the villain, one of the villains rather, and obviously Bryan Cranston will be playing Zordon. It's been a long time since I watched the original series, so yeah. So obviously there's a lot of mixed reviews on the trailer. The trailer was quite good actually, because it's a teaser, it doesn't actually show you much. But check it out, see what you think. It's kind of a guilty pleasure, I think. I think it's something I'm going to go and look at just for the guilty pleasure and the fact that I grew up with the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So it'd be quite interesting to see where they go with it and see what it's all about. Yeah. Okay, so next one, obviously I'm a big fan of this franchise. Obviously it's part of the Marvel franchise and cinematic universe. It is a poster for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. They released a trailer not long ago actually. I think, did they mention? Yeah, they mentioned it. They obviously released a teaser trailer, and then they've obviously gone into the full-on trailer, which is very colourful, very bright, very funny. It looks stunning in every way. It's got obviously all your original cast in it. We'll find out more about Star-Lord's dad. There's new characters such as Mantis, which you'll see in the trailer at the end, which is a very funny scene. Obviously that will explain more of the cinematic universe and hopefully link us into Infinity War. And hopefully we'll see another gem. Next one is Tom Holland's debut as Spider-Man. Spider-Man's first solo film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, after the terms that Sony and Marvel come across. I know he was in Civil War, but that was only like for a small segment. This is his actual film. Robert Downey Jr. will be in it, playing Iron Man, and kind of like a mentor in it as well. The good news is they're not going to, well, hopefully they're not going to do the Uncle Ben backstory, because everyone knows the story by now, and if you don't, first things first, Uncle Ben got shot and died, unfortunately, and obviously this pushed him to become Spider-Man after discovering his powers. Obviously everyone knows about that, so we didn't really want to see it again, and hopefully Marvel's going the right direction now, and obviously Iron Man is in there as well. And Michael Keaton will be appearing as Vulture, the villain. But apparently there's going to be 3 villains within the film. We don't really know who the other 2 are. I think Shocker is one of them, but the third I'm not sure of, but we'll just have to wait and see. The trailer's out, check it out, it looks awesome. Next we have, here we are, Thor Ragnarok. This is obviously a fan-made poster, but still very good. It's going to star, obviously, Chris Hemsworth as reprising his role as Thor. Mark Ruffalo will be in it as Hulk. Obviously Tom Hiddleston is good old Loki. Anthony Hopkins as Odin. But also, it's just been confirmed that Doctor Strange will be in Thor Ragnarok. And it's obviously all about the Norse apocalypse. So this could spell the end of Thor, maybe? But who knows? Obviously, moving away from Marvel, we're going on to DC now. So Wonder Woman, which is her first solo outing. And obviously these will be events that will happen kind of before and maybe after that photo that you see in Batman v Superman, which is obviously her standing in like the 1900s sometime with Chris Pine and that during the First World War, I believe. So that's going to be interesting to watch, and also the fact that her trailer looks stunning. She's probably one of the best theme tunes, in my opinion. Always get, I don't know what it is, it's just really cool. I mean, I'm more of Marvel than DC, but I'm getting into DC more now, and I'm just really hoping that this film doesn't is a bit of a letdown. It's not edited to hell, so fingers crossed on that. Obviously the other DC film that's coming out is Justice League, which is basically the first ever team up for DC. Batman will be going out and recruiting the Flash, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, and Cyborg to take on, I believe it's Steppenwolf. Is it Steppenwolf? I do apologise because I obviously am getting into DC and I probably got that wrong. Please correct me in the comments below. So we're going to see how that looks. They did release a trailer very early on during Comic-Con, I believe, to give us a taste of what it looks like. Obviously it was only in the early stages and did have rough footage, but honestly I think it actually looked good. Actually, I did like the idea and the approach they were giving it. Let's just hope it actually works. So next we have John Wick, Chapter 2. John Wick Chapter 2. Keanu Reeves is reprising his role. I think it's one of the most underrated films of the last year or so, because John Wick was really good. It's probably one of the best action films of the time, and people didn't really see it. People weren't really interested, but it is fantastic, and I'm really glad that they've given a sequel. Hopefully we'll also get a kind of prequel style as well. I believe this is one carries on from the first one, but obviously there was a history in the first one which we never saw, we only heard of, so that would be quite good for like a Chapter 3. But yeah, we'll see how that gets us on. Fingers crossed really, because I've really enjoyed that film and actually really looking forward to it. The next one is Transformers The Last Night. So Optimus Prime and the gang are back, but I think there's kind of like a twist, because obviously it continues onward. Michael Bay's back, blowing everything up that he can find, kind of like a little boy. You know, when he grew up, I suppose he was kind of like a little boy grown up and sort of broke into a firework factory and set everything off and thought, brilliant, that'll make a great film. Because every time I see fireworks I always think he's shooting a new film. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of Michael Bay. I'll probably watch the film. I've watched the rest. It's kind of gone a bit crazy now. It's one of the same thing over and over. It's getting a bit messed up, but it's still something they're supposed to look forward to. People out there love it, you know, and in the trailer alone it kind of showed darker turns. So Optimus Prime kind of turns on his fellow friends and mankind, which kind of is interesting. Kind of wonder why it's gone that way, but we will find out eventually. Now, Pirates of the Caribbean is coming back with Dead Men Tell No Tales. So obviously Johnny Depp is reprising his role as Jack Sparrow. I think, is this the 5th instalment? I believe it's the 5th instalment. And we'll be seeing, from what the teaser trailer showed, it is Orlando Bloom's, Will Turner rather, son, isn't it? So yeah, I don't really know what's going on in that. Obviously from what I've seen, Jack Sparrow is once again being hunted down and in trouble, but then again, when isn't he? So hopefully this film will be a bit better than the last one, because I know the last one didn't really get a lot of good reviews and people weren't very happy about it, so fingers crossed this will reboot the franchise. Next we have The Fate of the Furious. Vin Diesel and the gang are back, but I'm not really sure about the title. I don't know. I know they're going for 10 films. This is obviously only the 8th. I did enjoy the 7th. I thought that would have ended quite well. You know, with Paul Walker leaving, obviously not by choice, bless him. But it was a good send-off to him, to the character, to the actor. But this one, obviously, I don't really know what to make of it, to be honest. But anyway, it's coming out. And Vin Diesel's turning rogue. It's kind of like I don't know, main character's turning rogue, sort of turning evil. It's really weird, actually. It's kind of like last year was all superhero versus superhero, and now this year it's kind of all the good guys are turning bad. So I don't really know what's going on with that, but yeah, check out the trailer, guys. Okay, so this poster here, this creepy poster, is obviously a remake for King Kong. Obviously you could tell because obviously he's freaking huge, and it's Kong Skull Island, where Tom Hiddleston, John Goodman, Samuel Jackson, they're all coming into this. It's basically the whole idea is so that they can set up a kind of universe of their own, where in 2020, which yes is quite a way off, King Kong and Godzilla will go head to head and fight each other. Not really sure whose side I would be on, because well, I think Godzilla more, but I'm not really sure. Obviously we would have to find out in a couple of years' time. So this is kind of setting up the for that, if I'm honest. That's how it feels anyway. Obviously it'll be its own film, but I think that's what's it's going to. but we'll find out, you know. Onward and upward. So a film franchise I thought had actually gone and died, to be honest, like literally. But no, they are still coming back with more. This is true, people, I am not lying. This, yeah, might be like a fan-made poster, but this is actually coming out. It's down, it's been said all over the place, it's got news, it's basically it's genuine. Saw Legacy, which is, I don't know, is that the 8th of the franchise, the 9th of the franchise? I've kind of lost track with all this torture porn stuff. I don't really know. Tobin Bell is returning as Jigsaw. I don't know, he died in like the 3rd one, didn't he? Another flashback. I thought it ended quite well, actually. I thought that was quite a good wrap-up, but now they've decided to continue it because it's a money-maker. The next film I'm really looking forward to, it's Kingsman, The Golden Circle, which obviously is a sequel to the first one, Kingsman's The Secret Service. On the poster alone, it kind of gives away, or does it give away, the fact that somebody who did get killed off in the first one, kind of like a minor spoiler there, sorry, isn't dead and has been seen on set and on posters. So I don't know, flashback or not, because basically the actual poster, as it says there, my death was greatly exaggerated with a certain person's glasses. So I don't know, but anyway, Eggsy and the gang are returning and joining forces with the American branch, which will include Channing Tatum. So we'll see how that goes. Next we obviously have the Girls Are Back. Pitch Perfect 3 will be hitting us. I'm really happy with the fact that this film actually is coming out, because it would wrap up a nice trilogy, because I have actually enjoyed both of the films, like really enjoyed them. I went to the cinema to see the second one. The first one, people kept saying, why don't you watch it? And I was looking at the book, I thought, no, it's not my type of thing. It's probably something I was put off by, because I didn't really know, I didn't really feel it. I wasn't really in the mood for that type of stuff. But then eventually I thought, sorry, I'll give it a go. Love the first one, went and saw the second one, loved the second one. So I'm kind of happy they're bringing the third one out just to wrap it up, and let's see where they go from there. Hopefully they don't do more. I think sometimes it's nice to stay with a trilogy. Christopher Nolan is returning to the screens after his Inception, Interstellar, his Dark Knight trilogy, with a epic tale of war, true story, starring Tom Hardy, Cillian Murphy, and also debut acting One Direction Harry Styles. So I'm kind of interested by that. I kind of want to see how he gets on, to be honest, but at the same time I feel like I'm going to go to the cinema and there's going to be all these stupid giggly girls in there just going to watch it for him. And I know that's going to happen. I just hope it's not when I go, if I get a chance to go, because that might just ruin the entire experience for me and I would not be very, very happy. It looks stunning, it's got great visuals, as ever. Good old Nolan, he knows what to do, and the majority of the time he likes to do it without special effects, so that's really interesting as well. So I can't really see this being a flop, to be honest. He does such fantastic work. So Blade Runner 2049, the very long awaited sequel to Ridley Scott's epic, which starred obviously Harrison Ford. Good news, if you watch the trailer, which is, I don't know, it's just a teaser trailer, but the music gave me shivers. I don't know what it was, it just sounds so, it looks amazing, it sounds amazing, and it's only a teaser. I really hope it works, but obviously Ryan Gosling is kind of like the main character in it. It hasn't really revealed a lot at all, but what we've seen we've liked. Friends of mine really like the look of it, they're very excited for it, and obviously Harrison Ford is returning. Really hope this does well and it isn't let down. It would let down a lot of fans, but from the feel of it and who's involved, it could do really well. Disney are back with their live action adaptations sort of franchise. It's obviously growing now. We not long had Jungle Book, now we've got Beauty and the Beast. Emma Watson will be Belle. I've been told that she'll be singing in it. It's got a lot of music is from the original cartoon, which I really liked, because sometimes they change it too much and it doesn't feel like anything like the original, which sometimes you want to change, but I think people have an expectation. The Lego Batman movie, which straight away, kind of like a kid at Christmas, I was really excited for it. It's like, I won't say guilty pleasure, because he was really funny in the Lego movie, and obviously he's the same character from the Lego movie, having his own solo outing. And from all the trailers that we've seen, I'm trying not to watch all of them because otherwise all the trailers give away too many surprises. So it looks very funny, very colourful. I'm really interested where they're going with it, with the story. Will it link? Is it linking up? Will it have mention of the previous Lego movie, or will it just be a standalone? It's obviously, he has a lot of, you can tell that he has a lot of jokes from the previous Batman films, all of them. He takes the mickey out of a lot of it, and it's obviously just a kind of a fun film that will be great for kids, family, adults, everyone. So let's hope that does well. I keep saying that, let's hope they all do well, but obviously these are some of the films that I'm really looking forward to. Alien Covenant, which is one awaited sequel to Prometheus, which was a film that got loads of mixed reviews. From when it was first announced, it was originally called Paradise. So it wasn't actually called Alien Covenant, it was actually called Paradise. Well, that's what it was titled anyway. And obviously it sees a colony ship, hence the name Covenant, going to try and find a planet to start a colony. They come across this perfect planet, which isn't so perfect, and instead it's very, very dark. And it ends up, from the fantastic trailer, very creepy trailer that is out there, that you will see new types of xenomorph, aka the alien. It looks very bloody, very gruesome, very dark, and it looks like it's gone back to the element of Alien. Ridley Scott seems to be focusing more on that sort of aim to put us back into the sort of spirit of what the original Alien gave to us. And last but not least, Star Wars Episode 8. Obviously I haven't a flaming clue on where they're going with this, because obviously, are they filming it now? I think they're filming it now. Naturally it will be out at Christmas, so it's got a long wait yet. We've got a good old 12-month wait, or more, or less. No, or less rather. This is a fan poster that you can see right in front of you, because obviously when I looked, they haven't actually got any posters of anything. They haven't even got the title for Episode 8, so we'll just have to see close to the time. As ever, it's Star Wars, so they're going to promote it as much as possible when things get moving. Rogue One obviously has done a fantastic, and still is doing a fantastic time at the cinema right now. I unfortunately I've yet to watch it. I probably might do a review on it. I'm not doing many reviews at the moment. I've done a Monster Calls review, that's why it's not on here. Go check that out. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Obviously these aren't all the films that are coming out in the new year, or this year so to speak. There's lots more which I can't actually get around to, because otherwise we'll be here all day. Hopefully these are some of the films that you've not known about or are looking forward to and you want to go see them. So yeah, basically guys, thanks a lot for watching, really appreciate it as ever. Hope you enjoyed the video. Obviously I hope you enjoyed the introduction video that we do now. We have added to all our videos. And arrivederci. Bye bye. I'm going to have some dinner now. I know I said that last time, but I'm going. I've been told, I've been summoned. Bye.